Hey guys, I'm here with Jason and we are crazy. It is 6 degrees out right now and we're about to use muzzleloaders, go look for deer with muzzleloaders down in southern Livingston County, New York. So, I don't know, do you have anything to say, Jason?
Are we live?
Yes.
I saw Josh Allen do that.
I knew that's what you... Split up and I'll be able to push some deer to you or vice versa.
Okay.
So, if we find a nice deer track or a bunch of deer, we might just get on them if the wind's in our favor and track them. Yeah. These bedded deer are like pop with their color and their...
Yeah.
No. It's a long ways up there. It's half a mile almost of us walking, maybe not quite. Third of a mile. This is where I went to kindergarten. Old schoolhouse.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, right on the side of
think it was just cold related. It came from a tree, like maybe like 80 yards away. It went.
So when I was even kind of in this latitude that we are here, on the way up that steep part, there's tracks everywhere.
Yes, there's two roads right here.
Yeah.
And then there's another one, like an intersection here. It goes here, and there's a fresh track down there. That one's got to be about buckets. It's all alone.
Yeah.
But it has like medium-sized tracks, unless it's a. Hey, how are you? Did he come from your left? Like, okay. I just cut his tracks, and I was checking to see if he came across you. Okay, where did he go? He went to your left if you're following what? Okay, so he's already wrapped around. I'm going to be coming over the rise. I might see you. There's a giant oak tree right above me, like massive. You're probably going to see me pop up. Otherwise, I'm on his tracks after your encounter, if he went to your left. So let me get up here and see if I see you. And then if you had him spooked, like that spooked, we'll talk about it. Be ready, I might bounce something back to you if it's him. Bye. Is this him right here, running?
Might be, yeah. He took off up this way. I'm not sure. There's so many tracks up here.
Yeah. There's a lot of tracks.
No, because he wouldn't have stopped at this, right?
No, that's not him. There's another set running right here.
Yeah, that's the direction he went.
Okay.
Dude, I gotta tell you something. It's not on, is it?
Yeah. Here, just turn it off. Hit record. So we're gonna cross that creek up here now.
maybe 70, 60, 70 yards. And then there's a line at the end of that swamp. There's a line of hemlock that the deer really feed all around in bedding. And in these conditions, I've snuck up on them before, shot at them. I've missed them, but we're going to ultimately be going this way towards that little bit of bedding.
Okay.
And we'll see if we can cut some fresh tracks. But ultimately, if we don't, we're gonna go back this way towards where essentially you had that encounter with a buck today. We go directly that way. Well, let's see. "450 yards, that's where you sat waiting for me first thing. Or, no.
The second time?
I take that back. That's a different mark.
I could look on my phone because I don't have so many.
800 yards that way is where you saw the buck. We're gonna be across the next. So you had the crossing, right? We're gonna be on the next plateau. Up here, it's all the same woods. You see where?
Well, let's see, we're on
So we're gonna be that creek kind of that we crossed.
right there's where I saw the buck.
Right.
So we're pointed that way right now.
Right. So last year.
That's that way where I saw the buck.
Last year they were bedded in here big time, like every day. I kept trying to figure out how to get in on them that I hunted up here. And we're gonna go. I've been hunting this. I've hunted this like 4 or 5 times over here, and see if we can cut some tracks, figure out what they're doing. Ultimately, we'll go back that way and decide: do we go over towards where we normally grouse hunt to have egress, or do we cut that crossing, go back this way we already went through? I think we'll be able to sneak up on some deer in the distance anyway and see, maybe make some moves. I'm hoping. I think we should kind of stay together right now.
Okay.
Until we decide to do a push, because I think up here, with it being the bedding, we're going to want to be able to communicate with each other. And I wanted to look at the elevation and see what's happening here, because when we get up to this rise here, we might see a ways, or they might be able to see us. So
I'm kind of shocked that, like, I mean, there's no tracks in here, but
we just crossed some human tracks back there.
so
deer
many
tracks.
tracks in the wide open oaks earlier, like where I saw the deer. I mean, they're just walking around open hardwoods.
So this track right here going this way is fresher. This track just cut this one. I don't know if he's going the direction we want to go. Let's see what kind of deer he is.
Goes down and then turns right.
Maybe it comes right back here. I think it's this deer right here. It goes like this. No, that deer goes that way. Is there a group of deer maybe that are now going this way? This is a doe and her fawn. Were you following tracks as well?
No.
Alright, it's just two, a doe and a fawn. Or a doe and a medium. I'm not sure which. Almost looks like this one cuts that one. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Well, it goes right there, and then takes a hard left up there.
Is that one with us? No. There's another one that joined over here.
Back with it.
And that one's super fresh. Like, I'm really,
Looks like that too.
I'm really thinking that we're gonna come up on some deer here, or we'll have already spoke to them. There's a bed right here. Smaller bed. Two beds there. It's pretty cold. Sounds like a personal problem. Use deodorant. I feel like we're really close to deer. That left bar.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, then we're good.
The one on the right says 100%.
Yeah, that's the battery. Alrighty. Alright, good luck.
Good luck.
Fuck, man. Hey. They come right through here. See anything?
I saw a bunch of tracks crisscrossing the deer that we probably pushed the first time we came in.
Yeah, oh, this morning?
No, when we started.
So almost, I wrangled one back, and then I got into a bunch more, and the amount of deer sign that's in the hemlocks, it's beyond. So like what we were in on the fringe of it, that hemlock wraps around, and then eventually comes back around here on the other side of that gully, and then it's logged off. It's insane. I saw one track that my whole muzzleloader would lay in, not track, bed. It wasn't fresh, and there was old big buck tracks in it. But right here, what you're talking about, these tracks, not the ones I just pointed at, but 40 yards past it where I turned right, came to you, there's a highway. Did you see those tracks?
I heard a crack over this way shortly after you texted me. Well, about halfway between then and when you got to me now. It was off that way. But the ones that I was crossing when I was coming down through here, I think the first time we crossed that creek, headed that way.
Bump some deer?
Yeah.
I did that 2 weeks ago when I was up here. So make sure you save this spot, or at least knowing that if you're able to get up to this general area, you got those deer, like where you had your 6 point, and just a general crossing of deer. This is a great spot right here for a sit. And what we did, it just didn't work out. I tried to grab as many deer as I could to send this way. I don't think They initially were starting to, but
I don't know if that crack over there was just cold or if a deer was running, but
are we by your pin?
somewhat close to it. I think it's off this way just a little bit.
Okay.
I wanted to get where I could see
No, this is
the
good.
side.
I'm glad you came up here. I just want to get down by somewhat by the crossing. I actually want to see in the snow how much crossing they're doing there. I was so tired. One day I came up and I had been still hunting. It was the one I recorded where I was like doing log hopping the day that I got the deer.
Yeah.
And I came to this corner where it pinches off and it's just a bluff. And I set everything down and I just laid down and fell asleep. Like right on the ground. Like I didn't even curl up. I just laid back and went. I don't know how long I slept for.
Like you were driving.
I was right. Just like I want to have that on my computer.
That's from this morning.
Look at that's a scrape. Let's see what tracks are coming and going from it. Buck track for sure. Yeah. What Jason did. I had you start a little bit too soon. there's no deer here. Well, now you know how to get up here if the wind is, if you want to hunt that and the wind is coming this way, you got the super sneaky way, which is, that trail's pretty beat down along it. I like that way up.
Now I can see why you didn't want to shoot one road towards the dog. Holy shit. That's, when I was, before I cut your track, I'm walking, I'm like, boy, I hope they're right on the other side of this lip because I don't want to go down much further. I found that path.
Yeah, I cut you over just a touch too soon. All right, Jason, tell us what happened with the buck. The listeners, the subscribers want all 57 of them. Maybe 60 by the time we do the video. Want to know. Yeah.
Well, I had a buck come straight to me.
Who pushed that deer to you?
You did.
Yes.
Caught me off guard. He was not where I expected one to come from.
Sorry about that.
I don't remember if I had my gun on my shoulder or not.
You said you didn't. You said you got caught like this.
I was fiddling around with my glove at the time, so I might have been like pulling out my phone to check my direction. I'm not sure. But either way, he ran, I'm going to guess about 50 yards and stopped looking straight at me. I'm not sure if he saw me or he was just looking in that direction, but he caught me off guard, trying to get my gun up. Didn't have much of a shot other full front on his chest. Couldn't find him in the scope, went to adjust the scope, and then he bounded off about probably 20 yards to my left. Then I had a big tree blocking all his vitals. I tried to sidestep that, and that's where he saw me for sure and ran off. Big adrenaline rush. It was beautiful. The way the sun was hit my back and lighting everything up for me, it was a very exciting experience.
So would you say it's the most fun you can have with your shorts on?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I don't know. I like grouse hunting quite a bit.
Grouse hunting's better. All right. Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, don't wear so many clothes when you're tracking. It's heavy.
Yep. But it was 6 degrees when we started today.
Yeah, it wasn't cold. I don't know what to really say for advice, but I would encourage people to get out and do it because it was that deer would have meant more to me than that big one that I shot last year. Am I going right? Go left.
Well, I guess what it comes down to is just remember to be going nowheres outdoors. I got nothing. Hey, you just ruined my video.
I just got moved down. My window's all messed up.
What an awesome day. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is a deer that has now run like 4 laps around the rest of these deer. And you've heard of dogs having zoomies? Well, that little guy has zoomies. Now they all have zoomies. What's up?